like this is gonna sound really cheesy, but I mean this like in like the most sincere way I possibly can.
My first impression of each of them was at that first house meeting that we had, like on move-in day, and each of them, like Gabe did that thing where he had us all go around and say like what food we would want on a deserted island or something like that. And looking back now, I realize why everybody laughed when Sophia answered, because she doesn't like any foods. But I think that was like my first impression of Sophia was, I don't even remember what she said, but she said something and everybody laughed about it. And I was like, oh, that's so cute that they all like get along so well and can laugh at each other. Another first impression of Sophia was that she liked space. I think that was like the first thing I knew about her.
During their O week, I remember there were like 2 or 3 people that were very sassy or savage. One of them was Isella. Fortunately, I don't remember what Isella said to me. I feel like she probably just made fun of me a lot.
My first impression of Isella was that she was. I was relieved that she was enthusiastic about fake love, because someone had just dropped out and I was already traumatized by past performances with people dropping out or not taken seriously or not being very good at dancing. And you came in and you had already learned everything that we had covered with Anezi, and you wanted to get it right. And I was like, okay, we can get along. And I guess it's kind of hard to gauge someone's personality when both of you don't talk very much in a dance practice, but you seemed friendly, but kind of introverted like me, and it made me feel comfortable. And yeah, I never felt uncomfy, or it was always nice seeing you.
Maddie saw first week, and I felt like she was already friends with everybody in my year before before we had even met her. Like, she was one of those people who, like, you just feel like you're friends with her before you're friends with her. And it was just like really easy to get along with her and like talk.
The very first conversation I had with Ayana, I just remember laughing so hard, even though I don't remember why I was laughing so hard. But I just thought she was so hilarious and also so full of the most chaotic energy possible, but in the best way possible.
My first impression of Ayana was that she had a lot of energy. She just seemed to like everything she said was very explosive, I think. Um, and she seemed very objectively like sisterly, in that like she was very welcoming and like kind of like unashamedly so. And yeah, it's kind of hard not to be drawn in by that.
My first impression of Matt is definitely from his O week. It was the Hoover scavenger hunt downtown. I was the O8 for his group. I remember Matt being very talkative, very outgoing, very positive. Oh, one other big thing was really into memes, but also very into dabbing. So I was like, this is kind of done. I thought this whole dabbing thing was done, but I guess he's still into it, and also he's very young, just for how much he was memeing.
I remember I was sitting in the lounge with a bunch of people, and Matt walked in and immediately went into a handstand and then like stood up and was like, "Hello, everyone," and everyone who knew him immediately, like all the like second, third, and fourth years, immediately stood up and were like, "Oh my God, Matt, we missed you so much." And like, I just remember I had no idea who he was, and I was like, I want to be friends with him because he just had the most infectious smile and was just like hugging everyone and was like so genuinely interested in knowing how everyone's summer went. And I was like, this is the kind of person that I want to be friends with in college.
My first impression was he was just like this loud, like loving, incredible person who was like, I'm your O8 and it's gonna be great, and then immediately broke his foot like 2 days into a week.
This is actually like a shocker, but I actually did not have a good first impression of Matt, because I was like, this guy is way too nice. Like, there's no way he's actually like being a genuine person. But I'm glad that I got to know you better, Matt. And I know that there are like good people in the world who actually care about people as much as you do.
So, starting with my first impressions of you from the AEPI paint rave when we first met, I thought you were super goofy, super kind, and just a very happy person. And these were all things that really drew me into your personality and your presence.
I didn't meet Nairi for a while, but she lived across the hall from me, and so most of my interactions with her were that first year were like running into her as we both were like coming and going from our rooms, and I remember her just being so like she like clearly was not having a good time often, but she was always so nice to me. Like every time I ran into her, even if she was having the worst day ever, she'd like ask how I was doing and make sure I was okay, and that's my first impression of Nairi.
If you were a meme, the meme that I would choose for you is the little girl who's on a sugar high after eating cotton candy. Um, and I would choose this meme because I feel like you just kind of exude her energy and she exudes your energy. And uh, I'm just like, it makes me happy thinking about that meme and thinking about you.
There's a picture of a dog sitting on like a bed or a cushion with a blanket like super tightly wrapped like around its head and like body just like this, and just like sitting on the bed like looking very stressed but like adorable. And like that is Isella in one picture. Like I've spent enough time on the floor of her room to say that that is Isella. um Surrounded by all her plushies, but yeah. um
Ayana, I sent a lot of memes about My Hero Academia because she introduced it to me, and I am also putting the meme of Deku, the main character, with the Cars Crocs put photoshopped on him because somehow that combination is very weird, which fits Ayana, and also like sort of like the Disney Pixar, like kind of like childlike shows or cartoons also kind of fits Ayana's image in my mind.
So this like isn't like necessarily that like Sophia would be this meme, except that she kind of would be because I feel like she like sends it all the time and she makes them all the time. They're like hilarious when she makes them too. But it's Meme Man apparently.
I have this distinct memory of Matt making Tide Pod cookies, and so I came down to the lounge one time and Matt had made these Tide Pod cookies, and it was like a day, it was like the day this meme became a big thing, and so I just didn't know about it, and I was like, what is this? And he was like, what do you mean? It's Tide Pods, like it's the Tide Pods. And he was like, it's a yummy snack or something, and I was like, okay, yeah, sure. And then he got out his phone and like showed me, I mean, at least 20-25 Tide Pod memes. I don't think that's necessarily what he would be as a meme. I just remember that really vividly.
I mean, like it's honestly Nairi. It's honestly kind of both of us. Sorry. It's like this polite cat. I think it's called the polite cat meme. Like this face. Ugh, I'm just having so yeah. I don't know. I just kind of feel like that's both of us.
On the first night of December, like we were all studying for finals and we were miserable, and a bunch of us were in the lounge, and it was silent. It was like silent in the lounge, and we were studying. And as the clock strikes midnight, like, and it becomes December, Matt carrying his speaker, playing, I think it was All I Want for Christmas Is You, like really loudly, comes like has like a Santa hat on, and he comes running into the lounge and he's like throwing mini candy canes, like yelling like, it's December, happy Christmas, it's December.
My favorite memory with you is when we went to the Brookfield Zoo, and we spent the entire day with Kevin. We pet dolphins. We got to see all the animals, and I could see your love for animals just as much as like you could see my nerdiness with all the bio that went into it. That was just probably one of the most special days that I had this year.
In general, I just want to thank Matt and Sophia in particular, for really creating like a sense of like a safe and welcoming like LGBT plus community, and kind of helping me come to terms with my own sexuality. I think like when I was in high school, there is just a lot of struggling in high school, but I think it also never really felt like I had friends who are LGBT plus, or like I didn't have friends who were like open about it, and it didn't feel like there was like really a space where I could go and like kind of talk with other people. So that was really cool, and I really really appreciate that.
Somebody asked like a truth or dare question, and I think it might have been part of the game. I don't know. And we all like, and the question was like, "What do you hate about UChicago?" or something like that. And then everybody was there, like 4 or 5 of us there. We all started ranting about UChicago in a British accent, and we were mad. We were furious. Like, we really got mad, but it was like we kept the British accent the whole time, and it was just so ridiculous.
My favorite memories, I think, of spending time with Isela were when we were first starting to get to know each other. Those first few sleepovers, all-nighters, same thing. Um, like I love all of ours equally, but those first few were the most, I think, during them, I was still processing that it was happening because I was like, wow, this girl like just invited me to do this with her. And it's just a regular thing. And it was just kind of exhilarating, I think, to be spending so much time having fun with you and, going to bar and like getting snacks and spicy rouflays and, um, waking up in the morning and like being all groggy but happy and going to eat our first meal together. I think it was so much fun and I didn't know what to do with myself. So that really strikes me. But I'm bad at picking favorites. So there's more. You probably know them already.
I also love when Ayana and I communicate non-verbally, just being able to read someone's face and get a whole conversation out of it is just such a wonderful, wonderful feeling. Also, Bart Mart runs. Late night Bart Mart, I miss it. I miss it a lot.
I'm sure like Daniel and Saja will probably bring this up, but
So me, Ayana, Isela, Sachet, and Clara decided to go to Bart Mart, and so we were. I don't know how this conversation started, honestly, but somehow
I like don't even remember when, but like somehow that like news art like article meme thing.
Alex Jones rant about um, turning the frickin' frogs gay.
Turn the frickin' frogs gay!
Turn the frickin' frogs gay! Do you understand that? Turn the frickin' frogs gay! Shit, crap!
We were just playing that, and we're all like dying, like absolutely dying of laughter because it's hilarious.
And at one point, like, Ayana was like super into it and her phone started ringing.
And then Ayana just like suddenly stops, picks up her phone, like puts it to her ear and says, like, "Hello, Mom?"
Like, and just like completely like straight face, like, and we all died laughing.
This is my impersonation of Ayana. Just. No, I can't.
Shiny!
This is my impersonation of Isela. What?
I've been in my room for the past 24 hours.
It's from one of the parties at the Pepperland. And I yell, Sophia has no depth as she's leaving the living room. Sophia comes back in like a few seconds later and says, "You can go fuck yourself!" Hope my neighbors don't hear me.
Space.
if someone says something really like absurd or wrong, usually it's Matt, or says something weird, or even gross. Nairi's reaction though is just like, no, what, no, just one of those.
Hey, I'm Nari. I used to live in Oi House.
Yeah, my impersonation of Matt is just gonna be like, just be this, just be like, and I cracked something.
I don't even know what that means.
I can't explain this. I just feel like Sophia gives off chicken nugget energy, if that makes sense at all. I also feel like other people have called you a chicken nugget.
Isella. I'm honestly, I don't even think that I really have a reason. I just feel like it's Isella. And I feel like a lot of other people are going to say Isella. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I feel like Isella would agree. Isella, do you agree? But yeah, I'm going to say Isella's most like a chicken nugget. And yeah, I don't know what else there is to say about that. Love you, chicken nugget.
I've actually put in a decent amount of thought into this. I think Sophia's most like a chicken nugget, but just by consumption, especially thinking about all those Shinju trips where instead of getting sushi, she'll get like I forget what it's called, like a fried chicken. If it's actually called fried chicken there or not, whatever. But it's really just chicken nuggets and rice. So by consumption, it's Sophia. But spiritually, I really think it's Ayana. And I can't explain why. I can't put into words, it's just the gut feeling. Ayana is most like a chicken nugget.
Now, when I think who is most like a chicken nugget, immediately Isella. Why? Intuition. But then I think Sophia is the one that's most likely to order chicken nuggets, so that puts a little wrench into it. But chicken nuggets are fun, and people like Isella are fun, so that's my reasoning, okay?
I feel like that's something Isella would say. Like, I feel like we'd all be sitting in Isella's room and she'd just be like, I'm a chicken nugget. And then Ayana from the other room would like repeat it back. And then all five of them, plus like anybody else in the room, we just start saying, I'm a chicken nugget. Like, in weird ways for like 10 minutes. Like, that would totally happen. Like, this has happened many times. Where like somebody just says something ridiculous and then we just run with it because these people are so fun and wonderful. So I don't know which one of them is most like a chicken nugget, but I feel like it's something Isella would say. But Sophia would also definitely say it. And so would all of them. Maybe they're all chicken nuggets. Is that allowed? Can they all be the chicken nugget? Are they one collective chicken nugget? Because they all mesh well together and they make a yummy chicken nugget as a group? That's what I'm going with.
I really don't think my housing experience would have been nearly as good without you guys, and I'm really, really grateful that I got put in Hoover, and that you guys are also a part of Hoover, even if like not all of you are like physically living in Hoover still.
I'll miss being able to like just pop in by her classroom and wait for her to be done so we can do whatever we have planned. Because every time you'd emerge and it'd be like, and yeah. But anything else, like we're gonna make sure, I think, that we're not gonna stop doing other things. We got this.
Isella, I'm gonna miss being neighbors with you and spending so much time with you and playing Mario Kart. And I know you'll still be around in Chicago, but please hang out with me because I'll miss you too much. Same with Nairi. I'll know you'll still be around. You guys can't get rid of me. But Nairi will probably be on like slightly different schedules, and so I'll miss our like frequent trips to Pret and every other coffee place on campus.
When I think of Nairi, I think of a feeling of going, huh. Like, the things that you say are always, they give me pause, they make me think, and I love that.
Ayana, I'm gonna miss you trying to recruit me for rugby. Sorry I never joined. No. I'm gonna miss spending time with you in your suite and ordering food and just generally being chaotic together.
Some of the things I'm gonna miss most about you are your smile, your goofy attitude, and most importantly, your baking. Um, you just have a presence about you that really draws people in and really makes people like you. And it's going to be really hard not having you by my side next year. But I love you so, so much, and I'm so excited to see everything that you accomplish after graduation.
I miss mat hugs. Mat hugs make me feel so good. But it's okay. We've got virtual now. It's not the same, but it's something. When I think of Sophia, I remember late night conversations in the lounge talking about God knows what, particularly out there theories and the way that the social world is set up, which was awesome and is awesome. And I stay doing that too now. And I really valued your perspective.
I am really gonna miss being able to just like talk to her and be around her and feel like safe and cared for. I feel that way with all of them. I really do. Like all of them, I'm like they're my family. I feel like they're like, I have more than one family at this point, and I feel like they're just all like these like big siblings to me who kind of, a lot of them I feel like took me under their wing my first year. They taught me what caring for someone means by showing me they all care about me so much.
I just want to say congratulations. You guys have all done it. You're graduated. Well, I guess you have graduated. I don't know exactly when you're going to see this video. But you survived 4 years of U Chicago. I'm really, really proud of all of you guys. And I'm really, really excited for just to see what life has in store for you. Hopefully no more plagues or anything terrible. And I just hope that you guys know that you always have a bunch of your underclassmen that are always going to support you.
Congrats on graduating, everybody. I love you all so, so much. I don't know what I'm going to do without you. You all need to stay in Chicago and never leave me, please. Thanks, that'd be great.
Hey, Matt. I just wanted to take the time and tell you how excited and proud I am of you for making it to graduation and for accomplishing everything that you've accomplished. I've seen you work so hard this year, and I'm so excited for you. I love spending time with you, spending quarantine with you. Just getting to be by your side this year has been super, super special to me. And to all the seniors from Hoover, congratulations on all of your accomplishments. I'm so proud of each and every one of you, and I'm glad to have gotten to meet all of you this year.
And I wish you guys, all of you, all the best as you go on to leave U Chicago, which technically you've already done, but still. It's a great wild world out here, and we'll see what we can do with it.
Congrats on making it all through all 4 years, guys. I know there's been a lot of stressful moments, but hopefully there have been a lot more positive moments that outweigh those. And I've talked with each and every one of you, and I can definitely say I'm very proud of you guys for either the jobs, the grad schools, or even just the career plans and goals you guys have in mind. I can't wait to see where you guys go next, what happens, and I definitely can't wait to finally get to hang out with you guys in person, either just one or a few of you, or all of us together, hopefully make up for senior spring graduation, all of that. And yeah, I guess good luck and love you guys.
College lasts 4 years, but Hoover love lasts forever. Eee. I love you guys so much.
I've just drawn this, which might, I guess, be flipped backwards. But congratulations, you guys. I really do love you guys so much, and I'm so glad that I've gotten to know you guys and got to be friends with you guys throughout the past 2 years. And I can't wait to see all of the amazing things that you do.